Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom.
So how's your day going?
Not bad.
Okay, Khan. Call Halam La Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, Kahawa Kachodash. Double honors to the hopefully elect elder apostle slave to be saved. Lord willing, starting with those at the Great Millstone Church, on down to the rest. They may be abiding under the same doctrine out here as well. Much peace and many blessings to the rest of the believers, the rest of the brothers teaching this truth, and much peace and many blessings to the rest of the believers, the men, women, and children of the Israelite race, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and African people scattered abroad. Shalom to the elect and 1/3. All right, so jumping into this, man, this is a continued part of, part two to Salakia. To recharge and sustain and maintain your health, okay? To be profitable in this ministry, okay? And what I have right here is we're gonna go in this part two. We're gonna be going into, as you can read in the description, we're gonna be going into rest, okay? Because that's another big part to what you use to recharge, what you fill yourself up with. You know what I'm saying? You will fill yourself up with the things that the mechanism or the system that the Lord has created, called, which is known as sleep or rest. Has. You will fill yourself up with what that system or that method of however the Lord did it, man. Specifics. You'll fill yourself up with whatever that brings, and that's what the synonym, that's the meaning of recharge, which I won't go over none of those words. You can rewatch. You can go back. You can go and watch part one to this. All right, of recharge, sustain and maintain your health to be profitable, and sleep is definitely vital to all of this. You recharge off sleep. You sustain that sleep. Is what you need to do in order to keep your health, and you maintain it. You just keep doing that, man. And it's critical and vital for your health. And once again, your health is needed in order for you to be profitable, man. So what I have right here, I got scriptures, couple of scriptures queued up, and the benefits of sleep, the benefits of rest, and then we're gonna get the definition of sleep, and we're gonna go into the etymology. We might go into the etymology of sleep. No, we will. Okay. Now, when you go into the word sleep, let's get the benefits first. Okay. Well, let's just get the meaning. So sleep. Let me turn this down. Okay.
Sleep.
A condition. Body and mind. See, it's a condition. Like I said, a certain state, a system, a mechanism the Lord has created for the body to function at its highest point, which the spirit needs in order to be able to do what it was sent down here to do. But anyway, it says a condition of body and mind that typically recurs for several hours every night. See, every night. It says, which the nervous system is in which the nervous system is relatively inactive. The eyes closed, the postural muscles relaxed, and consciousness practically suspended. All right? If they had to explain it, rationalize it, right? Okay. And it's a very powerful, mechanism or condition that the Lord created for the body to undergo in order for it to stay at, like I said, at its optimal prime. Okay, and you can procure this to yourself in the form of a nap, because it says a condition of body and mind. So this is for your body, your physical temple. This is for your mind. This is a part of your physical temple, in which lies the spirit. Okay, that typically recurs. The pineal gland. It says that typically recurs for several hours every night. Now you got some people that just don't like to sleep that long, so you can nap. All right, you say you can achieve this condition of body and mind. This mechanism that's to aid your body and mind just by napping. It says in which the nervous system is relatively inactive, the eyes closed, the postural muscles relaxed, and consciousness practically suspended. And we can get the difference between the two. Nap, it says sleep lightly. Okay, there's a difference.
Nap.
Okay, which is when sleeping lightly is when your body is when you go back is when your body and mind has been conditioned. It's going under that same condition, but you're doing it on a light level. Okay, and they saying you typically would do these during the day, but there's no set time. This is that's Esau. Okay, because we're gonna actually go into our Lord. He would nap. Okay, a cat nap, rest. Okay, so that's basically it, man. A short sleep, especially during the day, and that's like basically the equivalent of what? Charging your battery, recharging yourself. Okay, so yeah, that's basically that. Benefits of sleep. It says benefits of sleep. Why getting enough sleep is important, because you want to ultimately sleep. You don't want to just be trying to live off napping. You want to actually make sure you're getting in, what's been proven to your body to be considered you sleeping. Oh, I just went to sleep, because everyone's different. Okay, some people need more hours, some people need less hours, but you're only using these hours to what? To keep yourself at optimal prime, so you could be able to operate at the most optimal prime. Okay. How about Shemel Shabrakatah? Shalom. But anyway, it says get sick less often. That's what will happen. It says stay at a healthy weight, lower your risk for serious health problems. This is just enough. This is on health.gov. Okay. Lower your risk for serious health problems. A lot of people don't sleep. That's why your immune system is jacked up, and you're procuring to yourself a lot of diseases, because you got a slew of ways of boosting the immune system. You got supplements, you got your diet, you got exercising, and your immune system is needed to ward off different diseases and stuff like that, which you're gonna definitely need in these end days. Okay, because that's how this world's about to go out. A lot of pestilence. Okay, due to a lot of pestilence, how a lot of people are gonna end up not, making it. You know what I'm saying? Because they wouldn't be actually, following the ways of the Lord. And this is one of the ways of the Lord, man. Recharging, sustaining, and maintaining. Ultimately, with sleep too. Not just the word, but with actual physical sleep, man. Okay, which the word actually tells you to do. So, you got many ways to boost the immune system. Sleep, or your diet, supplements, and sleeping. Okay, without that, you out of there, man. It says like diabetes and heart disease. Reduce stress. It's gonna reduce stress and improve your mood. Think more clearly. Once again, thinking clearly deals with your cognitive functioning. Which is how you're able to form sentences, comprehend movies, respond accurately, move efficiently, your equilibrium be on point to where you're not actually walking around like you drunk. Because you know how you can get so sleepy to the point where you actually think you've been drinking. You'll be stumbling and about to fall out. That's how important sleep is to the body. You can't just go on like that. But anyway, it says reduce stress and improve your mood. It says, think more clearly and do better in school and at work. Well, this is your work. Those of us that are in on this ministry, we know what the whole duty of man is now. In order to perform that duty, you need to sleep. Okay, get along better with people. You know, this beautiful information to know, man. See that? Most adults need 7 or more hours of good quality sleep on a regular schedule each night. You need to prove that. This test. I'm gonna sleep for 6 hours tonight. I'm gonna sleep for 7 hours tonight, 8 hours tonight, 9 hours tonight, 10 hours tonight, and write down the results you get. You know, grade yourself on your performance and how you felt at the end of the day. You see what I'm saying? From the point you woke up, how do I feel waking up right now? Do I feel like crap? You know, but did my day go on and, get real good and I was real sharp? How did I feel on these hours? Did I go on to wake up feeling good and I crash throughout the day? Like, that's how you want to do, and you'll find out what's best for you. And then that one that's the best out of those, say you could just prove this, right? You just, this case study, right? Whichever one is the best, you can try again, because you got to prove it by 2 or 3 witnesses, and then you'll be good, man. Because we ain't to really be sleeping any dang way like on some slothful job, like we in our rest. No, we just are to use this mechanism, okay? So yeah, so this is what they say. It's like when you sleep, it's gonna help you grow in the spirit, because we know that's true, because the Lord likens us to babes when we come into this truth, right? And babies need a lot of sleep, and throughout that sleep, you're actually able to grow, and they're actually able to come into what they're now dealing with, and be better at what they're dealing with. They end up learning how to hold their head up, that's through sleep. They end up learning how to hold their body. They end up learning how to, do more things, after being amongst it. So they deal with it, and then sleep help you take it in, So it's heavy, man. This is a real, good concept. So yeah, you go back. So yeah, that's basically that. See, sleep, the benefits of getting a full night's sleep. Sleep can boost your immune system. Gaining Z's can help prevent weight gain. If you, on the pluser side or whatever, what I'm saying? This could help you. If you on the, smaller side, you work out a lot or whatever it may be. If you always on the outright, just completely slender side, well, sleep will help you just maintain and it'll aid in whatever you're trying to do. Let's put it like that. Sleep can strengthen your heart. Better sleep, better mood. Sleep can increase productivity. Lack of sleep can be dangerous. Sleep can increase exercise performance. Sleep improves memory. See? But anyway, that's sleeping. Well, let's get the definition to rest. It says that's the outright taking on the concept the Lord has set up for the body to be able to perform at optimal prime. When you're dealing with that, you're ultimately procuring all those cells. And it's true. At the true standard of dealing with it, you're ultimately, procuring all those things that it was to get, do for us, do for the body, which we, being the spirit, are using in order to be able to do what we're down here to do at the optimal prime, according to our measure that's been given to us, each individually, us as individuals. But yeah, 7 health benefits to getting a good night's rest. Healthier weight control, improved athletic ability, sharper brain function, better mood, balanced blood sugar, immune boost. So it's basically the same thing. So what I ended up doing was, we already went over it. I pulled up sleep, because obviously it's a difference between sleep, supposedly, and napping, because that's really what I put in for what I had in mind when I put rest in. Had nap in mind, so I might go back and change that real quick, and then we're gonna get this and get the scripture and wrap this up. It says, I don't want to write this out. Rest. It says what? It says work or movement in order to, cease from movement or work in order to relax, refresh yourself, and recover strength. You need to take a break sometime. You need to just sit down. Take a deep breath, man. Look at some scenery. You know, shut your eyes for a little bit. You know, sip on some yayun, sip on some water, you know, and just collect yourself, man. Because you just put yourself all out there, you know, as an Israelite man, woman, and child, handling one's responsibilities. This is what you need to do. It's okay. You see what I'm saying? Hey, the Lord say, come up to me, all you that labor, for He gonna give you rest, man. See? So you're supposed to take what? A time. It's supposed to be times where you cease from work or movements. We ain't just Lord just whipping us nonstop. You better do a live for 24 hours, and after that, you better wipe the sweat and get back to it. No, the Lord's not saying that, man, because that goes against the doctrine. So the doctrine actually telling us to rest. Then He meant that, you know. And I mentioned this scripture yesterday. I mean, you could look it up, you know. But anyway, and I'm quoting Matthew 11, and I think you start at 26 on down. You know, so rest is oh, that's heavy. He said rest is allowed, man. Let me grab that. Gotta grab that one. Hebrews 4. Lord allows rest, man. The believers rest. See? And we're trying to ultimately get the true rest because we really can't do it at its highest degree because another thing with sleeping is what you got to get quality sleep. That's what you want to try to do. That's why you want to take these case studies, okay, because you want to be in an isolated dark room. The temperature needs to be right. You know what I'm saying? You just want to be in a place to where you can get the best sleep in response to wherever your situation, however your situation is. According to however your situation is, okay, this is what's considered the best sleep for me. How, you know, you want to make sure you getting that, you obtaining that, whether if it's in a certain place, it's a certain time, it's a certain cover you something you got to use, temperature, whatever it is, man. That's what you want to be getting, because if you're not getting that, you're not gonna get the optimal recovery and benefits. And you need that in order for you to what? In order for you to be be able to do this work optimally at optimal prime. Okay. But anyway, let us therefore fear. I'm gonna just jump to the point. Okay. So it says what? Salaki. Oh, I know what that is. Why do you help out smell shop? That second Ezra is in the 57th chapter. I believe. But yeah, there's a scripture that tell you that rest is allowed. Yeah, beautiful. Second Ezra, the 8th chapter, the 52nd verse. For unto you is paradise open. The tree of life is planted. The time to come is prepared. Plenteousness is made ready. A city is built, and rest is allowed. See, and rest is allowed. Yeah, perfect goodness and wisdom, right? You need the rest to be able to be an optimal prime, to take the kingdom in, to really bring forth all the spiritual power you have. Like, rest gonna be needed, man. It's gonna be heavy in the kingdom, man. All right, but point being, man, that's why I went into the word rest, or sleep, which, there's a difference between outright getting the main thing, being sleep, in its completeness, or touching on it here and there, getting it. You know what I'm saying? Because you might completely get it one night, and then you might want to just reboost real quick. You like an athlete. I'm sure LeBron get all his hours most time, and then he even still naps on top of it to really keep himself fresh, so he can keep hitting the gym, keep watching film, keep winning, keep staying ahead. You can do that. You can do that in the truth. You probably got a complete night of sleep, and then you're like, I just did the work. Let me try to fit in a quick, because I know this is what. It's like for those that watch Dragon Ball Z, sleep is like the sensu beam. You see what I'm saying? You ain't even gotta go sleep. Let me just take a nap real quick. just because I'm trying to like keep going. I'm trying to, stay ahead. I'm trying to, that's it, man. Okay. So yeah, cease work or movement in order to relax, refresh oneself, or recover strength. Lord's going to allow that. And in the kingdom, we're going to be able to truly have it, man. A real nap is going to be like the most refreshing thing. Sleep is going to be off the chain, man. Look, recharge one's battery. So sit down a little bit, man. Sit down a little bit. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You've been doing, you trying to what? Do that so you can what? Allow to be inactive in order to regain strength, health, or energy. See? Rest. Kick back, man. Let your legs, when you be standing on cement, brothers, doing the work, you know what I'm saying? You gotta take care of yourself, man. Your body's an investment. You here, you done found this out. You need to invest in that body. Because you can't let who you are, the spirit, lose this body, man. You trying to make it to the end. He that endured to the end, the same shall be saved. So these is top-notch suggestions for those, the top, for the finest of our kind, man. Niggas on the block, they don't sleep and all that. They talking about they vamp life and all that. Well, that's why they end up, ultimately they're gonna lose anyway and it's wicked. But that's why even their wickedness doesn't continue to go right, because they don't even have the proper system to do that. They're not even using sleep for that. They just dumb. Yeah, you in the truth, but are you at the truth at, optimal prime? Yeah, like NBA. Yeah, you got this bunch of NBA players. Like, yeah, you so-called healthy. Yeah, you here. Yeah, you at the workout. Yeah, you're on the team, but are you, you working, you good to be able to bring this out, but are you able to, defy the odds? Well, that would be due to, your regimen, man, the steps you take, you see? And one of the steps, even in that world, is what? Recharging, sustaining, and maintaining, And at this point, we talking about resting, sleep. They have to do that too. But yeah, so I'm gonna move on. Sleep, there's a difference. I'm not gonna try to say everything. You take what you can and do what you can do with it, man. All right. Every man work out his own salvation with fear and trouble. But I love dealing with the health though. All right. This is the etymology of or the etymon of sleep, which is an action. See, be dormant or inactive. Yeah, this would be a time where you should actually be. That should be the case. Why? Because Sirach 33:29 says, "Be not excessive toward any." You constantly doing the work, or you going off, because that's excessive. You not to say, but be not excessive toward any, no matter what it may be. You see, because it tell us what? It tell us. Let me go here real quick. You know what? Yeah, let me go here. It tells us right here in Ecclesiastes, in the 7th chapter, in the 10th verse, or the 12th verse. It says, 7 and 16, Salaki. It says what? It says, but be not righteous over much. You see, over much. Neither make thyself overwise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself? See that? So you can't be always doing the work. This is the whole point, man. If you're doing that, you completely going off. See, but Sirach 33:29, but be not excessive toward anything. Yeah, even doing the work, even, doing this, being a man, a woman, a believer of Yahweh Shemiah Shah. You don't stop doing that. I'm just saying, as far as constantly exerting, it should not be a time where you're not doing that. You should sit down and collect at a point. Okay, it's called profiting. You work and then you are the prophet. See. Anyway, and without discretion, do nothing. Let's see. So yeah, Let's get these scriptures. See how long I've been going. And we're gonna have to close out. This is Mark 14. Yeah, our Lord even slept. Okay. It says, well, actually, it's dealing with the disciples. This is Mark 14 when Yahushua is about to get delivered up. It says, Yahushua and get the Samain. So yeah, so he went to pray, and he was going through it. He knew he had to just drink of that cup. So he went off to pray, and he said to the Father, that. And then he in the verse 37 after he prayed, he says, and he cometh, Mark 14 and 37, and he cometh and findeth them sleeping, and saith unto Peter, Simon, what's unto Peter, Simon, sleepest thou? Couldst not thou watch 1 hour? So indicating, you gotta sleep, but you can't, But that's not my point. It says, watch ye and pray, lest ye enter into temptation. The spirit is truly is ready, but the flesh is weak. You see, and that's why you gotta sleep, because that's why they were sleeping, because the flesh needed it. But it says, and that proved it. It says, and again he went away and prayed and spake the same words. And when he returned, he found them asleep again, for their eyes were heavy. You see, neither wist they what to answer him. See that? It says, and he cometh the third time and saith unto them, sleep on now and take your rest. See, sleep and resting. It says, it is enough. The hour is come. It says, behold, the Son of Man is betrayed into the hands of sinners. Rise up, let us go. Lo, he that betrayed me is at hand. So that's it. You get what you need for what you need to do. They need to just get enough sleep to where they'll be able to deal with what they before they will come get your house shot, and then they will get crazy after that. So they need to just be rested up, recharged up, have enough energy to deal with what they was about to, witness, man. And that's why he told them it was enough. But the whole point is the body needs sleep, man. You see what I'm saying? The disciples weren't working 24/7. Yahushua didn't call them wicked. He understood. He talked with understanding, like, man, yeah, this body needed, but all right, now it's good now, That's how you're supposed to go about the rest. You ain't supposed to be excessive, and you just, no, Lord about to get up, to be delivered up, that's it, man. You can't afford to just be sleeping, we're taking this mechanism on now. You got to do it in the right way, okay? So yeah, that's basically it, You don't want to be excessive, you get your little sleep while you can, and just to be able to do what you need to do. But moving on, this is Matthew 8, and I'm going to start at, this is when Yahushua rebuked the sea. But it says 8 and 23, Matthew 8 and 23. And when he was entered into a ship, his disciples followed him, and beheld, there arose a great tempest in the sea, insomuch that the ship was covered with waves, but he was asleep. You see? And his disciples came to him and awoke him, saying, save us, we perish. You see? So why do you think Yahushua was asleep, man? Because he was recharging, so he can sustain and maintain. Moving on, Mark 8, and the same, account, but with a different angle. Mark 8, Mark 4, Salakia, and 35 I'll start at. And the same day when the even was come, he said unto them, let us pass over unto the other side. The sun was going down. And when they had sent away the multitude, they took him even as he was in the ship. And there were also with him other little ships. And there arose a great storm of wind, and the waves beat into the ship, so that it was now full. It's full of water, right? Water going everywhere, man. And he was in the hinder part, and he, meaning Yahushua, was in the hinder part of the ship, asleep. See, on a pillow. So Yahushua was really sleeping. Why was he doing this, man? To recharge, man. to be able to keep his immune system, keep his memory boosted, keep his mood right, be able to sustain in that what we must do. He knew he couldn't work 24/7, man. He was in the flesh. How you think he was able to say the flesh is weak, but the spirit truly is willing? Because he seen it himself. He's like, yeah, you do gotta sleep, but this is how you go about it. You just get it, according to what you need to do. So you can be optimal for whatever is optimal. Consider you being optimal, at that moment for whatever subject that is that you may be dealing with. So yeah, that's basically it. And they awake him and said unto him, Master, carest thou not that we perish? So yeah, how shall I sleep on the pillow and everything, man? Deuteronomy 5:14. But the 7th day is the Sabbath day of Yahweh, right? By Shal. Why he ultimately do this? Why was he sleeping? It says, in it thou shalt not do any work. You see, in it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, nor thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thine ox, nor thine ass, nor any of thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates, that thy manservant and thy maidservant may rest as well as thou. You see? Why? Because they conventionally can go out, they can conk out. They want to overwork nothing that's excessive. Remember, if you being over righteously using them, yeah, it's the right thing for you to use them, and everybody be doing what they're supposed to be doing, but doing the work or whatever, guy in the house, whatever it may be, but you gotta, clean it up, keeping things on point, keeping the environment right, chaperoning, but you can't overdo that, because if you overdo that and never have a time of not doing that for a second, one, you're not resting, but two, you ultimately going to destroy yourself, man. Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself? You see? But be not much over wicked. Be not over much wicked, neither be thou foolish. Why shouldest thou die before thy time? You see? So it's a balance. You don't just be sleeping 24/7. Well, the Lord going to kill you. Your house going to come and you ain't going to eat, man. You see? So yeah, that's that. Exodus 34 and 2. I'm gonna start at 1. And the Sabbath emphasized, man. And Moses gathered all the congregation of the children of Israel together and said unto them, these are the words which Yahweh hath commanded, that ye should do them, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians and Afro people. 6 days shall work be done. But on the 7th, well, 7th represents completion. You have completely worked, man. You completely worked, right? But on the 7th day, there shall be to you an holy day, a set apart day. See, it's for you, man. Take time and, you work to profit. You see? There shall be to you an holy day, a Sabbath of rest to Yahweh, to keep your temple, because his temple, your body is his. You're the temple of the Lord. So you got to keep this body recharged, rest, man, and rested. You need to keep this body recharged, sustained, and maintained, man. Because if you don't, it says, whosoever doeth work therein shall be put to death. You'll ultimately die. So that's why you sleep. That's why you rest, ultimately recharge, sustain, and maintain, man. So with that, Lord willing, it's been edifying. I'm going to give our honor, praise, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. All right? So yeah, just, take heed. And when you wake up, you should definitely notice a difference. You see what I'm saying? If you especially went hard the day before, you can feel like, damn, I had a headache last night. I went straight to sleep, woke up, and I felt completely refreshed. So I see the benefits. So shalom, man. All right.